Hi, fellow steering committee members. It's really good to be able to talk directly with you, and I look forward to seeing you on November 4 in Glendora at the ACCU corporate headquarters. You know that we're going to be meeting for our annual meeting, and I'm really hoping that you can make that meeting because it's going to be a wonderful time, and I want you to get to know ACCU very well. I am attaching to this link or to an email a document that has to do with a decision that we're inviting you to participate in, and I really hope that you'll respond with your support, your concerns, but mostly with your vote. A few months ago, while in Brazil, I began to hear about new networks in the WHC that are being formed. And one of those happened to be talking about gathering together and inviting people to come to this connection that they were creating. And out of that, I began to talk to the Brazilian leaders about that word connection that had come inadvertently out of one of the regional networks that's newly started in Joinville. And I talked to the key leaders in Brazil and suggested to them that maybe that would be a better word for them to use in Brazil rather than the fraternity word, for the reasons I explained to you in the document and that I hope you'll read. And as I began to think more with them, I realized that this would be a wonderful moment for us to move into a new 10-year period, a new chapter of the WHC. And even that we ought to consider perhaps making a change in our name. As you know, we've struggled a little bit on occasion with the word consortium, people not really knowing what that means, and we've gotten a few jokes here and there about that publicly. And the idea of a consortium doesn't make sense and so forth. They're not sure what it means. And this word connection suddenly began to emerge quite unplanned from the grassroots. And so I began to think about this and brought it to the board. The board has unanimously supported this idea and moving it along to you for your vote as the members of the WHC. Obviously, we continue to use the WHC letters, but it just uses a more Methodist term. As you recall, connection is very Methodist historically. And so I'm hopeful that you will respond to the document, and I'm hopeful that you will let us know about your decision, your vote on this, because it really does make a difference, and it puts us all in alignment together, and it opens a whole new 10-year period, a whole new future for us that I pray will mark continued expansion. Nobody could have expected the WHC to do what we have done in the last 10 years, and I'm confident that the Holy Spirit has equal amount of expansion for us in the coming 10. So would you please read the document, and then would you reply to that so that we can register? We're doing this now so that as Aldersgate Press continues to work on the book, we can insert, potentially, assuming your support, we can insert that word as the WHC, Wesleyan Holiness Connection, into the book itself, so that as we release that book in September, it will have that updated name. Thanks so much for taking time to just look at this quick video. Please read the document and reply. Appreciate it very much.